Today we're going to talk about niches, and this is a topic that a lot of beginners tend to struggle with, and this might be you that end up looking for a niche, or they try to look for a niche, can't find one, so then settle for a general store. Then you get overwhelmed and just give up on drop shipping. So if you're in that same boat, just keep on watching the video. But before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I want to do something a little bit different. I want to be giving a kind of giveaway, not necessarily a giveaway, but it's going to be me giving a 30-minute consultation call. So you can talk whatever you want, or I can look at your store, basically whatever you want. Those 30 minutes are yours. And the way you enter it is just by leaving a comment down below. So at every video, I'm going to be choosing somebody, or every time I upload, I'm going to be selecting someone. So if you guys want to enter, just make sure to leave a comment down below. And at the beginning of the comment, just put ADK, which stands for Advanced Dropshipping Kit. And that way I know that you guys are interested in the call, and I don't confuse people who just comment just to comment and don't want to call with the people who actually want that call. So again, if you guys are interested, leave a comment down below with ADK, and then you can just say whatever, or just say ADK, it doesn't really matter. So like I said, coming up with the niche is a little bit hard, especially if you're just starting out. You might not know what to sell, where to look, and all that stuff. And hopefully this video helps you, or helps nudge you in the right direction. So some of the niches I would recommend you focus on, or what you should look for a niche, should be something that allows you to scale sideways. So you want a sideways niche, or a sideways scaling niche. This is not the actual terminology, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. So if you guys wanna use this terminology, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna use it because that's what I use, and that's how I'm gonna use to define it. Because I don't think there's a terminology for it, but I digress. So sideways niche allows you to scale sideways, hence the name sideways niche. Generally what we do, or what a lot of people tend to do, is have a product, have a winning product, and scale that single product. So in the sideways niche, you have multiple products that you can't scale. For example, if you have that single product, you get 1,000 sales. That's, let's just say you scaling it to 1,000 sales for one product. In a sideways niche, you'll be able to have 10 products and have each one scale to 100. So you're just kind of dividing your profits into more products. It's kind of like a big niche, and then you have all these little sub niches. So you want to do a store, create a store in a big niche that has a lot of little sub niches. For example, cooking. Cooking's a perfect example. Let's just say that you set up a cooking store. You're able to target more niches. You're able to target people who like to bake, people who like to grill, professionals, so you could sell higher ticket items. You're able to target beginners and so forth, or even sell viral products, because you have some of those products that I don't know if you've seen them, some meme pages, or just on like just general Instagram pages where it's like peel a potato faster and whatnot. So you're able to sell to a lot more people. You have that flexibility to still stay within a niche, but sell to various sub niches. So when you're making your ads, you're able to target a wide variety of people. So if you're not able to sell to people who like cooking, you might be able to sell to people who like to grill, or professionals, or just sell to people who do it as a hobby. And that cooking example is perfect. So you want to look for something like that, something that is a broad niche that breaks down into smaller niches that you could then target. Another thing you could do is niche combination, which is combining two niches. For example, you could combine baby clothing and French bulldogs, and try to target people who just recently have kids, or who are new parents and also own French bulldogs. And this makes it easier to compete in broad niches. For example, you're not targeting just a broad dog niche, or you're not targeting people who have just French bulldogs. You're targeting somebody who has a French bulldog and recently had a child, or just has a baby that wants to buy clothes for its baby, that talks about their love for French bulldogs. So think about it from the consumer point of view. If you happen to see something that combines two things that you're not used to seeing, you're gonna be tempted to buy that product because you have 2 points of incentive. You have the baby product, or the baby side of it, because you're a new parent and you just had a baby, and you have the French bulldog side of it because you like your French bulldog, or you love your French bulldog. If you guys can't find a particular niche, try combining two. And then lastly, guys, if you looked high and low, you try to look everywhere but can't come up with anything, or you feel like you're just gonna half-ass everything, what I would recommend is just to pick a niche that you're passionate about. So something that you like. That way it makes it a lot more enjoyable. You put in more work, or you put in more effort, because you actually are enjoying what you're doing. So if you guys can't find anything, or can't see any numbers, or not can't see any numbers, but you guys can't identify what product or what niche is good, or just get overwhelmed, or just genuinely not interested on all those other niches, then do a passionate niche, or do something that you're passionate about. And not only will you enjoy it, but it's gonna be easier to sell to those customers, because you yourself are a customer and you know what you want. For example, I really like photography. Oh, let it focus. Oh, there we go. I really like photography, videography. I really like cameras and whatnot. So let's just say that I wanted to open up a camera store or a drop shipping store that revolved around cameras, and that's what I was passionate about. So let's just say that I was gonna drop ship this, which this is an adapter that allows you to connect Canon lenses into Sony cameras. But let's just say that I was making a store, or let me give you a scenario. Person A, they don't know anything about the product. They just see the numbers, and the numbers speak for themselves, and they see that this is a potential product they could get into. Now, person B is passionate about this product, and they know that this product's gonna sell well because they're able to identify every little aspect that makes this a good product, and therefore be able to tell the customer, hey, look at this, focus on this, instead of just saying, here, buy this because you're gonna need it. So person A is most likely just gonna say, buy this adapter. It lets you connect the Sony lenses to, or the Canon lenses to the Sony cameras, and it's made out of aluminum and whatnot and blah, blah, blah. And they're just gonna give you a very technical rundown. But if you're passionate about that niche, you're gonna notice things, or you're gonna see why this product is beneficial, because you yourself would use it since you're passionate, or in my case, I'm passionate about this. I would notice, okay, this is made out of metal, so I know that with time, these break if they're made out of plastic. So that's good that this is made out of metal. And then the ring is placed in the center. It's usually placed off to a corner, or to the side, which makes it harder to rotate because you have the lens that gets in the way or the body that gets in the way. So this is a really well-made adapter. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell people, hey, you wanna buy this product because look, it's made out of metal here, so it's not gonna break. And this little ring, it's in the center, it's not off to the side, and you're just gonna be a lot more genuine about the product because you're passionate about it. So in other words, you're gonna be kind of selling to yourself. So if you focus on a niche that you're passionate about it, you might have better luck just because you know what you want. You might be able to identify a new product, or you might be able to see something that becomes useful because you yourself would buy it. So if you feel like you're gonna half-ass everything, or you don't know what niche still, then just do something that you're passionate about, guys. You don't have to overthink it. Just grab something that you're passionate, try to find a product on that niche. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much the video. Let me just put this back together. All right, yeah, that's pretty much the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And like I said, leave a comment down below with ADK in the beginning or towards the end of the comment, just somewhere in that comment. So that way I know that you guys want to participate on that 30-minute consultation call. And I'll be choosing the winner next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.